Good morning and welcome to my channel. Today I am doing a one-day power-packed detailed detox. I'm sharing it with all of you so that you can see how you can do a detox that is pretty thorough within one day. It's multifaceted and it allows you to cleanse out your entire digestive tract, but then help support your digestive tract by adding things back into it that help support healthy digestion going forth. This is great if you just want to do a detox, you know you've been eating bad, whatever. It's also great if you want to start a new diet or lifestyle, such as if you're wanting to go vegan or vegetarian for the first time. It's great to do a detox first so that you're able to really reap the benefits of that new lifestyle that you're taking on. If you don't have a healthy digestive system, you know, you can eat a bunch of vegetables and it just ferment in your gut because your gut is not able to absorb the nutrients. So this is a great way to start a new lifestyle and also to jumpstart the beginning of a long-term cleanse. So follow me along my day as I cleanse. The first thing I'm going to do is kind of intense. It's called a saltwater flush. It's basically drinking 4 quarts of water with 2 teaspoons of sea salt in it, and that basically is going to act as a internal cleanser for your entire digestive system, and it will require you to do the number 2 multiple times within a morning. So this is something that you do on an empty stomach on a Saturday or Sunday or whatever day that you have off of work, because you're going to need to be able to stay home for the first 4 hours at least. It gets kind of intense. I'm not going to show you in detail what happens because I don't think YouTube would allow that, but I am going to show you the recipe. You do have to do this on an empty stomach though. If you have anything on your stomach, this will not work, and it will then add all of that salt to your system. If you don't have any food on your stomach, the salt will not be added to your system. It will act as an internal flush and it will all come out. Make sure that you stay to the end of this video because this is not just a saltwater flush video. I'm going to be doing several things today, and I want to share with you different ways that you can continue this detox throughout the day. Not just do a saltwater flush and then go eat whatever food that you want, but continue the detox through the whole day so that you are adding the most nutrients and support to your digestive system as possible. All right, let's get started. Okay, so I have my 4 cups, which is 1 quart of water, and you can either use spring water or distilled water. Then you're going to heat it up. You don't want the water to be boiling. You really just want it to be lukewarm. Sea salt is mandatory. No iodized table salt allowed. And you'll need 2 teaspoons. This is the hardest part, drinking 4 cups of salt water, and you have to drink it pretty quickly. It's still a little bit warm, so I may have to wait a little bit. It just needs to be lukewarm, warm enough to really dissolve some of the salt down. If it's too hot, it's going to be harder for you to take it down. And you want to do this in one quick session. If you break it up, it's not going to work. You can't just drink half of this, wait 10 minutes, and come back and try to drink another half. Drink it all as quickly as possible. Mission accomplished. It took about 4.5 minutes for me to drink this, and now we wait. Normally it takes me about 30 minutes to an hour, and then there are going to be multiple number 2s. So this is a great way to cleanse your intestines and colon, and then we will move on to step number 2. So grab a book or get to scrolling on IG. You're gonna have a few minutes to wait, but in about 30 minutes to an hour, you're gonna need a bathroom that you feel comfortable being in for quite some time. Okay, I had time to take my messy nail polish off and read a few pages, and it's time to go.
2 hours later.
And I feel so much lighter. It's been an easy day as far as saltwater flushes go for me. I've definitely had more rough ones in the past, so that just means that I've probably been doing a really good job of keeping my colon clean. And so now I'm just rehydrating with some water and lime. So many people out there have been doing saltwater flushes for years now, and I think one thing that people fail to do is to realign their digestive system with some of the healthy bacteria that they need. So not only am I rehydrating, I'm adding some lime to my water because lime is alkaline and it's just going to refresh and further cleanse my digestive system. But I also went ahead and took a probiotic to go ahead and add some of that healthy bacteria back to my gut that's needed to break food down, and that overall leads to a happier mind, better brain health and clarity. It also helps alleviate things like depression because your gut is your second brain. Some people would even say that it's your first brain. So definitely want to replenish your probiotics in your gut. I'm going to post a link below to a really good probiotic that has not only probiotics but prebiotics. This particular brand is awesome, but I normally get the 50 billion over the 30 billion, and I normally get the one that has prebiotics and probiotics. I just so happened to get this one because it was on a really good sale that day. So after I'm finished with this, I'm going to make a smoothie full of fiber and cleansing herbs to continue this process of cleansing and healing. I don't care if you do a saltwater flush or not, there's no way that that one thing is going to get everything out of you. And even though it will get a lot out, it's important to continue this cleansing process throughout the day. Your post saltwater flush meal should be very important. So what I'm doing is starting with a power packed smoothie. I've really been trying to meal prep my smoothie, so I have it all in this jar. If you want this recipe, click the link above to check out my favorite green detox smoothie. I'm adding hemp protein because it's full of amazing fiber and omega-3s. I'm also adding a green powder because you can never get enough chlorophyll, and blend. These days we can use as much digestive support as possible, even with a simple smoothie. So I'm taking this digestive enzyme to help break down all of my food for proper assimilation of all of the nutrients. Later in the day, I went to the sauna at my local gym. Our skin is our largest organ, so it's important that we detox through our skin as well. I'm in the sauna to sweat out as much as possible. Sweating takes some of the toxic load off of your digestive system. And of course, you can sweat through a strenuous workout as well. Yes, honey, neck sweat for the win. So I'm making my pre-dinner snack, and this is step number 5, which is getting in some bitter greens. There are different types of bitter greens that will be helpful. I chose dandelion greens because they are very bitter and they're full of minerals, nutrients, vitamins, antioxidants, and most importantly, parasites and worms hate anything bitter. It is the opposite of sweet, and they thrive on sugary sweet foods. So I love dandelion. It's full of chlorophyll and fiber. It helps reduce constipation and it increases the movement of your intestines, so it's perfect for digestion. Step 6 is meal prep. Yes, this is super important in your detox day because you are setting the tone for the next week or so of your life. So I'm just making a simple lentil stew here that I'm going to eat over the next few days. I'm also prepping some celery juice. I don't know if you've heard of Anthony Williams, the medical medium. He's written some amazing books on healing the body, and one of the major ways that he says we can nourish our liver and support our digestive system is through celery juice. So I'm trying it out and I'll give you guys an update in a future video. I told you this was an in-depth full day of detoxing, so we are on step 7. We have 2 more steps to go, but this is my evening detox tea. I am putting some loose herbs of dandelion, sarsaparilla, and burdock root. Those are all amazing for removing toxins from the system and improving digestion. I'm also adding 1 more herb for female reproductive health, and we'll talk about that in a future video. No worries if you don't have all these loose herbs. I'm kind of a natural wellness fanatic. If you don't have these loose herbs, you can just get this everyday detox tea from Traditional Medicinals. It works great. I'm also going to be adding it to my tea mixture. So when the water is simmering, I'm just going to put my loose herbs in and wait for it to come to a boil. I will set the tea bag aside. Once it reaches a boil, I will just turn the heat off and cover it with a lid for 5 to 10 minutes just to let the herbs steep, and then I will pour it over the tea bag and let that steep for a little while longer as well. Today's tea bag wisdom says, in all things of nature there is something of the marvelous, and this is exactly why I'm getting all my herbs in today. Black seed oil is said to be the cure for everything except death, so I'm taking a teaspoon of that before bed. This is awesome for killing parasites, and it also helps curb cravings so that you can make the best decisions for your health going forward. Good morning, guys. Yesterday was my 24-hour cleanse, and I hope you enjoyed this and learned a few things to add to your own periodic cleansing regimen. I have my celery juice that I'm trying to work through now, so let me take this down. Just like the salt water, this is not the easiest thing to drink. I think it'll get easier as my taste buds adjust to drinking this much straight celery every day. While I wait to finish the rest of that juice, I wanted to tell you one more thing that I have been doing and will continue to do, and that is this 30-day cleanse program from Renew Life. You're supposed to take it for 30 days straight, and I was taking it from the end of November through mid-December. Then I kind of went on vacation and the holidays. I just decided to stop. So I'm gonna restart it now. They have a morning formula and an evening formula. So you just take 4 pills a day, 2 in the morning, 2 in the evening, and it really helps cleanse your digestive system. When I was taking these for about half a month, I did notice that my skin got even smoother. My skin was having less issues. It's doing pretty well right now anyway, because I did used to suffer with acne a lot, so it's doing better anyway for different reasons, but this helped even more. And I was also definitely eliminating more than once a day, which is really important. If we're eating 3 meals a day, we should really be going number 2, 3 times a day as well. So this does really help your digestive system. So I will leave a link to this in the description box below so that you can go ahead and grab one of these. This will be a great detox system to start maybe a day or 2 after you do your saltwater flush and this 24-hour cleanse. And this one is kind of easy to do. Obviously you want to eat well and drink lots of water when you're doing something like this. So I am going to start taking these. I might wait a day because you don't want to be too harsh on your system. So I hope this was helpful for you. If you found any of this helpful, go ahead and press the like button below in divine reciprocation, and subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment below letting me know what's your favorite way to cleanse your body. I will see you guys in the next one.